if you improve by 1% every day for a year, you will end up 37 times better than you were when you started. Consistency is important because all of the important things in life benefit from compound interest. Compound interest is this idea that returns compound over time. Like, let's say you put £100 in the bank and then it increases by 10%. You've got £110, but then it increases by 10% and then you've got 10% on top of the 110. So now you've got £121 and then you've got 10% on top of that, so you've got £133. So every year you're compounding more and more. And if you chart this out, you get this sort of exponential graph. And as Einstein is apparently reported to have said, one of the biggest failures of the human race is the inability to understand the exponential function. In Atomic Habits by James Clear, he says that if you improve by 1% every day for a year, you will end up 37 times better than you were when you started. Like, it's absurd just how much better you can be if you just improve by 1%. Equally, if you fall by 1%, you'll end up basically at zero, because that's how exponential functions work. And so given that everything in life that's useful benefits from compounding, like physical health, mental health, relationships, making money, creativity, everything, it all benefits from compounding. In order to get those compounding returns, you have to put in the consistency. And James Clear has another idea that he writes about in his blog, which is that average speed is far more important than maximum speed. Lots of us are in maximum speed mode. We kind of get this burst of motivation after watching a Matt D'Avella video and be like, all right, I'm going to pump out 2 hours of practice on the piano. And then we forget about it for the next 2 months. Yeah. That is worrying about our maximum speed. But actually, if we just practiced 5 minutes a day on the piano for 2 months, we'd end up spending less time overall probably, but we'd actually improve so much more because we're applying this consistency. So I think the more we can be consistent in the things that we do, the more we can just show up, the more we benefit from compounding, which is how we get exponentially better over time.